Good morning, my guys. Good morning. I'm feeling like Mr. Rogers this morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Good morning, guys. Just to bring you a short video of this 2020 Silverado replica duplicate trailboss slash Z71 slash custom Silverado Chevrolet. Well, guys, I got to show you guys this right quick. Here we go. I purchased this and it came in on yesterday. It called a range. What do a range do? Let's get it out of the way. This little guy here, it called a range. And I bought it out of Summit for $214. Well, to tell you guys, when I purchased this truck, I thought I knew what I was buying. I love this truck. It runs and drives great. You will never know. That plenty of people drive my truck and they're like, "Man, this ain't no V8. Man, this ain't no V6. It's a V8." Because it got like 295 horsepower, and plus the 2020, 2014 V8s, all of them came with a 3.08 rear-end. This truck here has a 3.42 rear-end. If you notice, if you can, at a racetrack, I used to race cars long years ago. And racing is all about, not about horsepower, but it's all about as well as your rear end. Whoever take off first, get traction first. That's why you look online, this truck, the V6 and the V8. The V8 got like 385, I believe. That's almost 100 horsepower in this truck. But then why is it? It's nothing but a half a mile different. Okay, now I'm not knocking the V8. And it's all about what I'm going to show you here as well as a range. This range here, it helps every vehicle. Chevrolet did a poor, when I say a poor job in interior, because I had to do my interior back, and designing the truck overall to meet the customer need. And he also did this time with a poor job in putting the engines in all of the trucks. Cause they started with the active fuel management, or the DOD, direct fuel management, DFM. And what this does, see, I got a V6, and when I'm cruising, it drops your cylinders and it would go to V4 mode, just like your V8. Your V8 would go to the V4 modes. Why do you got a V8 and slash 4-cylinder? Don't make no sense. I was telling my friend that the other day. Man, you got you bragging about you got a V8, but then you got a 4-cylinder too, cause it cut backs on you. And then I read online that these trucks, 20 all the way down to 10, I think, when it first started, they have a problem with when it dropped the cylinder. How should I say? The lifter sometimes tend to get stuck when it drops. And then if you bend your push rods. So when if it still continue to happen, and then your warranty for it, you're gonna be out of a lot of money. Like I said, they did a poor job by designing that. They did it for the EPA law. Already they got perks off of that or something. I don't know. But you know what? If I knew that they did that, didn't do my research as well before I bought it, I would have kept my 2003 GMC with that 4.8 in it. And it was just enough for me as well. But I try to bless someone else, a preacher who said he wanted a truck. So I took that time, blessed him, and ended up getting me a truck. But this little thing here, you plug it in your port. See, you guys can see this. If I got it in there right, trying to hold this camera and show you. It will help you put it in the right way there, son. You plug it in. Lights up, stay constant, and it's ready. I'll wait. Want to make sure it's in now. Well, this little guy right here, it sends a signal back to your computer to tell it not to kick back in the 4-cylinder. It tell it not to drop the cylinder. So this is why I bought it. For $200. I drove this thing last night, and you know when you in your cruise control, you can feel that little slight hesitation. That hesitation come from when it going into the 4-cylinder or V4, what they call it. Or when you're cruising around town. When you're cruising, it sure enough give you a little bit of slight hesitation. And then it's sending a false signal to the computer. It hesitating because it don't know if it want to stay in V8 or want to drop back down to the 4. Back and forth. And then while you're around town, you're like, man. And that can really damage your engine. If you read online, I'm telling everyone right now, go do your research. The only reason why I'm making this video, because you want to keep your brand new truck for a lifespan, basically. If you don't want, you put 10,000 or 20,000, or say you get to 50,000 miles, and then all of a sudden your truck started ticking, and then you're like, you don't know what's wrong, and then you find out you got a bent lifter stuck, and you got a bent push rod, and it'll damage your whole engine. And you got a beautiful truck on the outside, but then you can't get nowhere because your engine blown. So I'm cranking it up. I'm just giving you a little example. No check engine lights.